happy Friday morning in Samoa or in Auckland, New Zealand, or anywhere within the Pacific Rim on the west side of the international date line. My name is OldSkuleNerd. This is Shepherd's Reign, Nafanua. Now, if you don't know who that is, well, sit down, relax. You're about to hear about one of the most powerful warriors in the history of the planet. And by the way, she was also the queen. When Shepherd's Reign first told me they were doing a song and they said the name of the song, I immediately did some research and I found out who this person was in history. Now, a lot of different cultures around the world have different gods or deities or goddesses or part of their religious culture. Most of them are either based upon a theology of a supreme being, but in the Polynesian religion, sometimes a person is born amongst humans and bestowed with power of the gods. And upon their passing, they ascend to become a god, or in this case, the goddess of a culture. This is that kind of story. So we're going to watch the video. We're going to listen to this song. We're going to watch the amazing Shepherd's Reign bring the thunder. Afterwards, I have a little bit of information about Nafanua. Now, if I am wrong about any of my information, I hope that the members of the Samoan nation, the people of Auckland, New Zealand, and all those who hold the Polynesian different cultures around the Pacific, just correct me in the comments, please, but I'm doing my best. And with that, are you ready? I mean, you're not, but I'm pressing play anyway. Shepherd's Reign, world premiere, Nafanua. It's a long ass intro. I just got to say, Shepherd's Rain is throwing out the baddest of the baddest grooves I've ever heard them put out. Probably because this is the baddest of the bad when it comes to warriors and chieftains and now goddess of war in the Samoan culture. For those who aren't paying attention at home, yes, powerful women are a thing that has really taken its place amongst culture in the last 20 years as we elevate women to the powerful points that they are. You look throughout music, some of the most amazing people, musicians, vocalists, powerful women. By the way, we're about 1,000 years late. Samoa knew what this was all about a long time ago. You don't know, you need to look this up because Nafanua, legit boss 1,000 years before you ever knew about it. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, her story is incredible. And I hope to share a little bit more about it with you in just a few seconds. But in the meantime, watch it. I could have just let it finish playing. It probably would have saved me about, 20 seconds of heartache. All right. Let me break this down for you. Nafanua, okay, really existed, born on the indigenous islands, became a toa, which is a warrior, became the greatest of warriors, became a leader, what we would now refer to as a general, became a chief among the 4 tribes, the 4 zones in Samoa, highly revered. In fact, some of the battles, generals actually gave up being warriors when they realized they were out-strategized and outperformed by a female. But what it did do is it changed the culture of Samoa forever. Certain things that we only realize now about the power of women in history, the island and the nations and the peoples of Samoa have known this for generations. So much so that when Nafanua passed away, she became their goddess of war. She became iconic in their culture, so much so that her legend lives on today, not just in music. Let me give you a couple of examples. Did you know that there's an active underwater volcanic cone off the coast of Samoa? Do you want to know what it's called? Nafanua. There is only one warship operated by the Western Samoa Police Department. It is a Pacific-class patrol boat built in Australia, gifted to Samoa by the Australian government as part of their patrol boat defense program they had. What did the Samoan nation name it? Nafanua. The first line of defense is the goddess of war. When you talk about the Samoan culture, everything is so important. Family is important. History is important. Passion, heritage, culture. This woman, this goddess, is at the center of all that. So long before the movements of feminism hit Europe, hit the United States about 100 years ago, the suffragettes who we owe so much to, the changes in things to where women can now achieve anything men can do now, Samoans were been taught that lesson ages ago by a woman who became the goddess of war, Nafanua. Outstanding song, guys. Beefy, heavy metal stuff. Some of the best grooves you guys have put out. And I think the fact that Shepherd's Rain put out probably their most amazing heavy groove yet, it happened to just be in a song that's a tribute to this woman of history, this goddess of history. We could learn a lot from Samoan culture. They're not just the greatest wrestling dynasty to ever be known. Some of their cultural icons can teach us a lot of lessons about ourselves. What's important in life? Family, heritage, culture, the love of each other, and the loyalty to oneself and one's peoples. Yeah, we could learn a lot from the Samoan people. Thank you, Shepherd's Rain, for continuing that story, for sharing this amazing music and this video about this legendary warrior, chief, and now goddess. My name is OldSkuleNerd, and if I said anything inaccurate, I know that the Samoan people and the Polynesian community in the Pacific will correct me with love and honor, because I have nothing but love and honor for all of them for what they do. Thank you for sharing your culture with all of us around the world. And with that, thank you, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.